This week on From the Training Ground, we will feature Will Peppard, the FOSC Executive Director of Coaching.
What does the Executive Director of Coaching actually do for the club?
I deal with a lot of the day-to-day stuff, from our partners to our events, like the fundraising events, to our tournaments, things like that. We have a really good group of board of directors that each of them kind of have their hands on a different project, and I try to assist each of them in however they need me to, whether it's the treasurer or the tournament director or the president or field maintenance even. I also obviously am involved on the soccer side with the technical staff, from our age group coordinators to our technical director to every staff trainer.
Now the first ball,
so how many years have you been with FOSC now?
So
I've been with FOSC for 8 years, since the winter of 2010.
What teams do you have for this fall?
I have 3 teams. I've got the 06 Elite Girls, 05 Elite Girls, and 08 Elite.
This next one, I know you were pretty close to making this level, but who's your favorite EPL team, and what sparked your interest in them?
I'd have to say Chelsea. When I was growing up, probably about middle school, my favorite player was John Terry. I was a defender and envisioned myself growing up and playing like him. I always hoped I'd be a 6'2" enforcer, but unfortunately I grew to be 5'7", and it didn't quite work out as planned. But I think being a kid growing up and watching the EPL and being a fan of John Terry's kind of made me a Chelsea fan for life.
Heard rumors, and not that I asked to be the godfather or anything, but I heard you and Jen recently had a baby, and we all kind of want to know, how's it going? How's it like to be a dad?
It's good. It's good. It's a lot of fun. We've been fortunate. We got a good one on the first try. So far, no complaints.
My last question, being from Kansas, and I know your guys' food over there is probably not as good as the Cincinnati cuisine that's over here, as Skyline Chili and Gogeta and Montgomery Inn. How do you like it over? How do you like the food over here?
You know, the chili certainly took some time to get used to. You know, I wouldn't say that I get caught up in the Gold Star versus Skyline thing. I typically go to Gold Star because it's closer to work, but I don't think I could pick between the two. As far as Geta goes, I've actually never had it, I don't believe, so I'm not sure on that one. And then Montgomery and barbecue, it's good. It's certainly different than what you get in Kansas and Kansas City, but you know, it's fine.
Where does White Lightning come from?
White Lightning actually comes from back in when I played with the Kings. I'm actually going to blame Robbie Stahl, who is now the director of coaching over at Alliance, for starting that stupid name. We were playing in a game down at the Gardens, and Robbie made a comment, or joke I should say, about me being as fast as Kwame Sarkodie, and if anybody knows him, they know that that's not true. And then I believe it was Sean Rocky came up and said that if I was as fast as Kwame, then I needed to be called White Lightning. And that was 6 years ago, and haven't been able to shake it. As much as I try and as much as I hate it, somehow it seems to live on.